Alright, so welcome to my training and warm-up. I usually start off by going into training and the practice range. I find that there's a large number of varying targets, distances, heights that I can use, and I always start off with McCree.
Justice ain't gonna dispense itself.
So by coming over to these two bots here, I will move my cursor away and flick back to the head for the headshot, and practicing the other side. Now this is handy
You need it.
Double kill.
not just for getting headshots, but if you're coming around the corner scouting out what's happening. Oh, there he is. So it's actually helping you acquire that target quickly. So I'll usually spend about 2 minutes, 1 to 2 minutes, practicing my flicks. Now this is my least favourite way of aiming. I much prefer tracking aim, but as I said, it is important for the target acquisition to get yourself into the position to then allow you to track. I will then mix it up. I will start here. And I will vary the pattern. And with any luck, with a bit of speed, the accuracy will also be there. Now I will move over here so that I can practice my left flick and my right flick on a moving target. Oof. Now you'll usually find that you are better with your left
Never much liked you.
or with your right.
Double kill.
Never had a chance.
The other thing, when you're up around with those bots over there, instead of just aiming left and right, something else that you can practice is starting down and coming up, and coming down. So that if you are above and you need to aim up,
Double kill.
Happy trail.
because fortunately or unfortunately players don't always play on the same level, sometimes they've got high ground. The other part of McCree's kit that I like to practice is his right click, his roll, and his
Whoa
flash.
there.
While I'm waiting for cooldown, now I actually move. I move around and practice my flicking.
Just a matter of time.
Okay, so my cooldown's definitely off. Okay. Pretend this is a Roadhog or Reinhardt or something called the like. A good combination is to right click, roll, and right click. You can also add a flashbang in there as well,
Now, hold on.
and that will deal a very large amount of damage. So you can do that to big chunky targets. It's a lot who have a large health pool that you're not just going to kill outright with just a standard right click. The other way that you can do it is to actually kill 2 targets at once.
Hold up now.
You might jump into the back line and have 2 supports there. You might have the
You
opportunity,
needed killing.
if you come in, right click, roll, flashbang.
Pardon me. Smarts, don't it?
And like I said, while I'm waiting for my flashbang and my roll to come off cooldown, I'm not just standing around, I'm moving, I'm flicking, I'm missing. You get the idea.
Whoa there.
Double kill.
Alright, so I usually
It's
just finish off with a Deadeye for good
high
measure.
Draw.
Double kill.
Like sitting ducks.
And move on to Tracer. Alright, so from here I will practice my tracking, or at least keeping my cursor on a target as I move. You'll see that I am varying my distance up close and far away. And I'll do this for about a minute. Now after a minute or so, I'll start doing a little dance and do my best as I do that to keep my cursor on. Now with Tracer, if you actually get in the rhythm of Tracer, you can fire, and as you reload, you can blink and relocate, which helps you to be a little bit more, not tanky, but more elusive, and you're not actually going to die. So what I find is, if I can shoot, blink, and reload at the same time, it'll look something like this. So, the key after you blink is to be able to quickly acquire your target if you haven't managed to kill it. Blink and reacquire. So to practice that, do my backwards and forwards movement, blink, and I'm using that flick from the McCree practice. Blink, flick.
Yeah!
Blink and flick, blink and flick.
Whoa!
The more accurate that you can be with that acquisition, the easier it is to kill your target. One big piece of advice, if you are attacking a McCree or something in the back line, if he's got a headshot lined up here and you blink forward, he still has that headshot lined up. So if you're going to attack someone head on, always make sure that you're not going forward, but more to the side. Like that.
Nice one!
I'm going to get headshot here, to the side, dead. Alright, now that I've practiced that, I want to practice my pulse bombs, and I want to practice that tracking maneuvers in close quarters. Once again, blinking as I reload. Now I've got my ult. Each blink is about 7 meters. So this is 30, 20, 10 pulse bomb. So 24 meters is about here.
Whee! Locked on! Just in time!
So it's also key to practice exactly how far the distance is for your pulse bomb. It's a tricky
Bet that's
ult
smart.
to use in the fact that the arc itself is quite limited in its range, but it has a very funny
Down
arc.
for the count.
So if that's 3, I'd be looking at 2 here.
Nailed it! Boom!
And I personally find I have a hell of a lot more success rate with my blinks, with my pulse bomb, if I'm able to do it from point blank range. I'll show you why in a moment. And you'll see once again, still practicing unloading the full clip before I blink. So where's my Reinhardt? There he is. To land it from here, I knew he'd be coming. To land it from here, I actually need to aim up.
Time's up.
And you see that still only landed down there. From here, if I aim dead on, it may land in the middle.
Bombs away!
Any further away, I have to start aiming up here, and the flight time on it is quite long. Which is once again why I prefer to manage my blinks to the point where I'm
Ha, take that!
point blank range.
Huh.
So now I will practice not on a static target but a moving target. So I'll wait for, say, that guy there.
Wicked! Here you go! Ever get that feeling of deja vu?
You get the idea. Okay.
We're all soldiers
Alright, now
now.
finished with Tracer,
And stay down.
I will move on to Soldier. So like I said earlier, I prefer tracking aim over flicking aim. I usually find that I have better success. So I will start off here, and I will just follow some bots around. Not really shooting, just so that I can actually practice flowing from one to another. This is important because let's say I'm shooting at a Roadhog. Oh no, there's the Mercy. I can move now onto the Lucio. Another important target comes out, and I can fluidly change my target priority.
You don't want to go to war
Double
with me.
kill.
So after I've practiced there for a little while, maybe 1 to 2 minutes, I'll actually come here. And I like this spot because I can actually have one close range, one medium range, one fairly far range, and then one extreme range. So close range, I can just hold down the trigger.
Should have kept your head down.
Medium range, I can do the same thing. When I start getting to that medium far, I'll start to do 4-shot bursts. If I was to hold it down here, only 4 shots would register. So that took 2 full clips. Holding it down at
Double kill.
The short, medium distance is fine, but if I were to reset my shots every 4 shots, I didn't even use 1 full clip. While I'm here, it's
You got a lot to
good
learn.
place to practice your lead time on your rocket. The closer they are, the less lead time you need to give. Now, one thing to make sure that you don't get stuck in the habit of is only tracking left. Make sure that you do sometimes allow the bots to get all the way to the right to then track them on the way back, because otherwise you'll only be practicing that one movement. So to practice lead time,
Target down.
well, that was a bad shot. Would have landed, but still a bad shot.
Double kill.
Okay. One more. And now I will finish off with high ground. Get out my way. Now, key with high ground. If I stand here, people down here can see all of my body. If I stand here, these guys, while I can see their whole body, they can only see my head, or the top half of my head, or the top half of my body, sorry. So on the high ground, bit of movement, bit of crouching, a little bit of feathering, not holding it down too much. Little bit of prediction. And put it all together.
I've got you in my sights.
Double, triple kill.
I'm just getting started.
Well, I hope that you've enjoyed the warm-up. By the way, coolest sound effect ever. Hope that you've enjoyed the warm-up, and if you've got any questions, just ask. But even though I'm not a diamond player, even though I'm not master player, these warm-ups have helped me to go from bronze to push to gold, and then even this season gotten just into plat. So thanks for watching, and I'll catch you later.